Alrighty, hi everyone, it's Gempot. Let's get to round 3. Oh, this might be incorrect, but I've been loving Roulette, and I've been wanting to play it on, in video for a while. So let's do it. It's too enjoyable. If this was I guess it can't be, right, because of the way the captains work, but if this was here, I would have rerolled to see if there was, a really good captain. But I'm not excited to play Beanstalk. It's absolutely who I would pick if I was, trying to. Um, if it was important to me to win. Um, so this is what I've been running. Mimic is bad, but I keep trying to live the dream of getting ranged and maybe, I don't know, whatever on some sick legendary. It's never good. But this legendary package is so choice. It's so good. So Barrel is insane with Mop and Guardian, and you're thinking is it really? Because those numbers are so small, but if you get them immediately on turn 9, you get this full legendary board, and it doesn't take that much to combo off in a way that from no treasures, you can kind of team up with the other tempo players, beat up the actual scaling players, and then you can just TLK up some trash golden legendary up into a winning thing against the grindy tempo finals or top 3. So it's so much fun. Sometimes you die before turn 9, sometimes you do lose after turn 9, but I find that it doesn't happen that often. Let's see if I'm right. Top 3 to advance, so it's kind of maybe not a good argument for this, right? Because I think I'm much more likely to die early. And then I actually think this is good at getting first or a second, but not that great at getting a third. Second if you fight against someone who's actually scaling really great, and then you can get 5th and 6th really easily. So the house does give permanent stats to stuff. We do like permanent stats, but Peachy Queen is not where we want them to end up at all. I'll take a Hamstar. It's just an impressive unit in general. There's sometimes advantages to positioning like that or just like that. It doesn't, it's not always better one way or the other. I'm just gonna take this to fight better. Right, Ember I actually really like here, because it's very likely that one or more even sometimes of these comes back, and we golden it, right, in around turn 7, 8 in order to prep it for the legendary flip, and it also helps you survive till then. I would gladly use a Peachy buff on it if it came up. Rage Mage is something that I'm kind of interested in for another direction to take this deck, not to go a mage endgame, that I still think is craziness, but to try and use spells a little bit more in the mid game to stay stable, but it doesn't work for mages, so I guess why would it work for this, right? I don't know. We're just missing a few tools. I'm just gonna take Jill. We have a bunch of Fae stuff going on. Maybe we pick up Sugar Plum, do something with that, or even the kind of epic Fae stuff is kind of good for those couple turns, then falls off in Legendary. Well, that's perfect, right? So getting another free recruit online sounds okay. Healing is wonderful. I'm forgetting to check who I'm playing against, of course. I can Karma Chameleon just fine here, you don't have to, if it just helps me survive a little bit in the next couple fights, I'm perfectly happy with that. Katamari, I think might be a little dorky though. I think I'd rather just have a potential for a golden Navi, or just a silver Navi to heal could matter. Just spread our attack around. Oh, that's too bad. Well, we win the fight. Winning is nice. Just in general. Oh, it's too bad that we didn't get this earlier, because I love Huntsman Axe when you can just, you know, steal games with hooks sometimes. Um, but I think this is just far too late. And the other thing is it's much less of an urgent thing to set up because you're pretty happy just like letting him sit on your board and grow slowly with this strategy, right? Like you don't have to rush to get him off. You're not trying to butcher or anything. Ship shape we're so far from. Like we're just not doing animal things. You know, really pulling my leg, but I guess I'll click on this Boon Willow. Parrot, huh? It's not bad, but I think I'm just gonna Grotto this. Let's try and get it done with so that we don't have it like sitting around. And economy just doesn't matter when you're trying to like win the game, or like just not even win the game, just deal as much damage as you can between like turns 9 and 12, maybe like, and then, you know, from there you kind of see where the game develops. But let's certainly like 9, 10, 11, like I don't really think about like what my late turn prospects are. I don't think about anything other than like dealing as much damage as I can in those turns. I mean, we have all this Fey nonsense still. But Baby Bear does get us a little close to ship shape, actually, doesn't it? Because we have the Stinky. I'm kind of into it. Sinbad's another, like... I actually think this tech is a little... or more than a little bit more real. Quite a lot more real than, like... for example, Mimic, right? Because it's just, like, nice to have treasures, but you can't really afford to, like, set up these treasure engines, right? Because they'll all get transformed before they're gonna, like, fully get their value going. So this is a way for you to, like, efficiently get a little bit of stuff out of it, and then usually, like, the golden, you have to do all this work to figure out how to get use out of it, but in this one, nah, you just gladly, like, let it sit on your board, it transforms on its own, no problems. This is really not going great. I don't know how we're still at 3 hearts. Like, this board is so pitiful. The Stinky is really gonna have to do a lot of work. It's like we can't cut this Jill Sunshine because we need the stats on turn 7, and that's like pretty rough. Should I care about ship shape? I think I'm gonna pick up this Ninja regardless. It's just like I think I have to cut this Jill Sunshine, and we'll just see what our stats can look like without it, because like we need something going on. Over the rainbow, we have no like constellation prizes to give like numbers to get doubled. I don't think that makes sense. Sinbad isn't really fighting meaningfully better than Medusa. You know, Stinky and Medusa could actually do quite a lot against Geppetto. Let's find out. Oh, wrong order for that attack, or wrong target, depending. But yeah, Stinky's still doing it. Alright, that's fine. I've really got to slow down in between these fights though and like check the progress. I'm like getting a little better at it on my phone, which is mostly where I play, but on the computer I'm still like on the like muscle memory of move, move, move. So this is turn 8. We absolutely should field this silver, and we really need to find more of them. And then the second question is, do we like care about holding on to any of these units? All of these are terrible, right? Like Stinky's quite good. I could see a world in which we keep Stinky, but I just don't think that's the world that we're living in right now. Unfortunate. We're not gonna like win this fight anyway. Let's just get the sparkles, keep the Stinky in the pool. Alright, and then we roll the dice. I really wish we had like some more silvers, some more stuff. Just didn't really work out that way. We cast one spell, I think, to like help us out. Maybe that was one too many. Okay, well, at least Guardian is amazing. We have one other animal to work with it. Conan we can go off of for sure. Godfather's great. Okay, this is perfectly good. Shadowmancer is kind of like a card that I enjoy, and it does work with the Godfather pretty well. So I'm gonna do this. And monkeys is crucial. Alright, I like this. I think we have a strong chance to like first or second. And I think it's extremely unlikely that we won't top 3 from here. Yeah, let's just... Nice, we even get like the Mixo to do something. Guardian survives? No, this fight's really working out for us in a way that like it super could have gone badly, with just like the numbers being a little bit different. Still losing, which means that we're probably not getting first, because if we're not beating them now, we're probably not outscaling, but sometimes they can get a little too greedy. You know, just the turns work a little bit different in their game. I like hook, but we don't have the backline space for it. Yeah, and part of why you really want more silvers is like, you just want to find the golds and like finish them. You don't necessarily want to like keep spinning because you don't have that many silvers to keep going. Mysterio, I'm kind of iffy on because like so often I feel like you see it in a shop like this where you can't really do much with it, right? Here I'm definitely just stroke. Again, damage. Like, oh, Goldilocks is perfect. I think we can move off of this Shadowmancer. It's not really hunting. So their squad was just really big dragons in 2 and 3. I don't really remember what else they had going on, unfortunately. So I think based off of that, we just assume that we're gonna like lose unless these strokes do something pretty useful. So also we are top 3, so I don't have to overstress it. Yeah, I think this is just the most like value that we can hope to get. Fox, okay, that's right. A doppelganger, okay, scary. Oh, again, Guardian just barely making it through. And this is what I said, right? Like, just a little bit too greedy. We get a little, you know, we take an aggressive spell. They're full-hearted. Like, who knows? Maybe, you know, we just get absolutely stomped after these fights. Very possible. But not out of the question that we just get there. I think this is still big enough that we don't take Mousetrap over it. And I don't think our economy is good enough that we should bank Mousetrap over just like this, you know, bundle of stats. I'm okay like True Love's Kissing or something this thing, but I don't need to keep it on board forever, but... we should full heart this board as well, I believe. Assuming our barrel dies, yeah. Yeah, and like, I don't know. 0 treasures, right? Like, and these tourney lobbies are not the same as top 20 lobbies, right? But... So Hand of Midas gives us a treasure for this fight, which I kind of value more. But this does give us a lot more treasures. But with no selection between them also, right? Like, what if there's so many that are just like long-term or just not relevant for our comp, right? Let's just get this. Oh, actually, is double better than something here? No, actually, because that's a lot of stats on board. So we move Godfather here, we move we buff the barrel slot because this one can't die. Like, we really don't want Guardian to die, but if this one dies, it gets sniped, we can never win that fight. So, yeah. And then let's keep making the Goldilocks slot big in case we tie this fight and something like that matters. Let's just keep the stats on the same position. Big Doppel is actually not necessarily that bad for us. Like, yeah, if it's copying Goldilocks, we're okay here. And this is... well, double copy is a little annoying, but I actually think this is fine. Like, regardless of which one they kill first, we're happy, right? It's just either more space for our monkeys, or... Alright, so our only treasure was Hand of Midas. That's pretty sweet. I Nice. Oh, and it's on Miseria too. Excellent. What a sweet run. Let's hope I hit record there. I sure did. Bye for now.